Hello comrades. Most of the relationships are being so toxic these days, as we could see that even celebrities are getting divorced and common people are going through the process of breakup or being in the toxic patterns, or more importantly finding a hard ways to move from their ex. Now if you are such person being in one of these categories, or if you are still single and on the way to find a valuable relationship, or being already in a relationship and having a mentality to take it forward in a much better and fulfilled manner, this video is very for you, because this particular episode is very good to give you a deep insights about the relationships and how you can really take it forward and succeed in a lot more better way than you think. And it's a disclaimer, I am not a relationship coach, I am not a manifestation coach, I am just a normal content creator who could able to give you some deep insights which could probably become an eye-opener for you, and if at all needed, you can hire or you can even go for a therapist or a relationship coach, whomever is really needed for you depending upon the troubles and issues that you face in your life. Alright? Now to be honest, every relationship starts to get boring after a few years. Why? Because you don't feel that spark anymore, you don't get that butterfly moments in your lives. Because you know that only there is few mysteries still left and you already know a person a lot more than ever before as every single day goes on in your relationship journey. Alright? Now first of all, you really need to understand that love is not a feeling. It's a commitment that you give to an imperfect person till the last year of your life. Now sadly, in this particular generation, most of the people are really romanticizing the Bollywood and Hollywood kind of love, which doesn't even exist in reality. Now these kind of people never understand the difference between the real life and real life, that whatever is happening. And here's where you really need to understand that the consciousness and awareness that you start developing in your subconscious mind is so important to become a deserving person and also to get to deserve the person that whatever you're looking for. Alright, now first of all, you need to understand that men love differently and women love differently. Men are called as logical creatures and women are called as emotional creatures. Men shows validation and love by means of actions. They often show love by means of providing valuable stuffs for their partners, fixing things and also handling responsibilities. And they could also expect their efforts to be acknowledged as a demonstration of their commitments. And coming to women, they have emotion-based expectations in their relationships. They always tend to value emotional intimacy, the feeling of connections and open communication. Yes, where they typically view love as an ongoing process of nurturing and bonding on a deeper level. Now what's the actual problem? Here's where men gets deeply frustrated because his level of activities or actions are not being appreciated by his partner, who is always expecting the emotional availability. And coming to women, they seems to be unfulfilled, or they seems to have that frustration because his husband or his partner doesn't give that emotional availability or whatever she's looking for. Alright? Now here's where both of them need to know how they could able to manage the difference, how they could able to tackle this particular problem. So as a man, you need to listen to her very carefully. You need to listen to your woman very carefully. Just don't find solutions, listen to her very carefully and show the emotional availability. Tell to her heart and mind that I am emotionally available to you. Just listen to whatever she speaks. At that point of time, things starts to become better. And as a woman, you try to appreciate the thing whatever he does for you. Anything else, starting from taking you for a date night or giving things that you value the most, or buying a beautiful stuff for you or gift for you, whatever. Try to appreciate him in a lot more better way so that he feels encouraged and he always be in a position to take the relationship forward. Alright. Now coming to the next part of the episode, the most important thing is how would you even identify the toxic pattern in a relationship? How do you know that whether the person alongside you is right for you, or it is the right time for you to let go of that person and find a new way and probably find the person whom you're really deserved for or whom you're really deserving for? First thing is poor communication. Effective communication is very important and it's said to be the backbone of any relationship. Now, when communication seems to be unavailable, here's where the toxic behavior starts to manifest, such as gaslighting and stonewalling. Coming to gaslighting, it denotes denying someone's feelings or perceptions, making them doubt their reality. It also creates a power imbalance and destroys the trust. And to give an example, a partner dismisses others' concerns by means of saying that you're overreacting or you're imagining things, which lead to an emotional confusion. And coming to stonewalling, here's where when one partner completely withdraws or refuses to engage in any conversation, and it leaves all kind of conflicts unsolved. Over the time, this is very good to build a resentment and emotional distance. And to give you an example, one partner repeatedly avoids discussing finances or intimacy, leading the other to feel unheard or disconnected. Alright? As an impact, this poor communication fosters an environment where trust and understanding diminishes. Now, without even availability of the open dialogues, misunderstanding starts to deepen and emotional intimacy erodes. Now, how do you resolve this? The answer is very simple. Listen to them very actively and always be ready to validate your partner's feelings. And number 2, always be ready to have any sort of conflict resolutions by means of honesty and respectful discussions. And number 3 is emotional availability, and here's where most of the women tend to suffer in the relationship because her partner is not giving the emotional availability or the emotional awareness or whatever she is really looking for. And here's where she began to suppress all kind of feelings, and this particular situation leads to unspoken feelings and big conflicts in the later stages of life. And number 3 is jealousy and possessiveness. While small degree of jealousy and possessiveness is acceptable. In a larger extent, the same kind of jealousy and possessiveness in excessive manner seems to be more toxic, and it always creates a mistrust in relationship, and more importantly, it leads to the reflection of insecurity in a relationship. And to give you an example about jealousy, one is often in a position of developing the fear of losing that particular person, and he could often involve in over surveillance and ask about the whereabouts and everything else. And coming to possessiveness, this involves trying to control the behavior of the partner or even isolating them from others to maintain dominance. And here's where one always insists you're not allowed to have male or female friends, which is meant to restrict others' independence. And how to change this? Here are 3 simple steps to do it. First thing is to build trust by means of showing transparency about your actions and your feelings and your behavior. Next is, if you're feeling so insecure, it's your responsibility to work on your insecurities by means of professional counseling or any kind of therapist. Alright. Number 4, unequal efforts or power dynamics. Here's where you need to understand that no relationship could be 50-50. So here's where the toxic pattern starts to emerge, when one partner consistently exerts more effort or when power seems to be imbalanced. And to give you an example, one partner feels that they are doing a lot more works, whether it's planning or caregiving or even maintaining a relationship, while other puts minimum efforts. And coming to power imbalance, one partner always dominates the decision making or manipulates the other to maintain control. Alright? Now, in order to address this, having honest conversations about the contributions or the expectations in a relationship is so crucial. And next one is to check in regularly that you both have mutual satisfaction on anything and everything that you do. And number 3 is to always have shared conversation or shared decision making to ensure both the partners feel ensured. And number 5, neglecting self-care and individual growth. Now here's where you or your partner start to lose your individuality, your personal goals or whatever, and you start to become overly dependent on each other. And this seems to be more and more toxic because you start to feel that loss of identity or the emotional burnouts, that whatever happened to you or whatever that could probably happen to your partner in later stages of your relationship in life. You or your partners would have started to abandon your personal goals or hobbies or friendship to focus entirely on this relationship. And coming to this emotional burnout, either you constantly start to prioritize the relationship over personal well-being, which leads to an emotional exhaustion. And how to solve this? It's very simple. Encourage personal growth by means of supporting each other's goals and passions. And number 2 is setting healthy boundaries to ensure time for self-care and practicing self-reflection to identify the personal needs and working towards fulfillment. Alright, in the second part of the episode, let's see how does the modern day culture and social media create a stronger influence on each and every relationships. Well, in digital age, social media seems to play a crucial role in shaping a relationship and at the same time destroying them as well. While technology have brought the people closer in order to fall in love and more importantly to build a strong relationship, love has no borders, no languages and even no restrictions at all. However, it also creates an impact on personal satisfaction, emotional connections and more importantly, one's fulfillment and expectations. Now to tell you about it, first thing is the unrealistic expectations that has been set by the social media. Now we all see that now people tend to see couples who are posting those luxurious vacations, the abundance and freedom that whatever they have, and more importantly those happy and smiley faces, photo shoots, and more importantly those romantic gestures and peaceful moments. Here's where you really need to realize that it's just 1 or 2% of their lives. Rest 98% is totally hidden from you. Well, the reality is far behind, away from you. Alright? Well, all couples shows that happy moments and joyful moments. Each and every couple has their own limitations and challenges in their relationships. Now looking at all those happy moments and happy posts and reels and videos, we all tend to have something called as false expectations in a relationship which doesn't even exist at all. Now here are 3 ways to break free from it. First thing is to limit social media. Limit social media to the post that is really valuable to you. More importantly, unfollow the posts literally that are draining your energy and more importantly give you unrealistic expectations. Next is always find out the difference between the social media and real life. Always understand what is the true reality in your relationship, that whatever you have. Then you can always have a clarity on moving forward in a better way. And number 3 is very simple. Start to appreciate private moments. Here's why you need to understand that love is always built on caring the other person every day and not just on the romantic gestures that you see on the social media. Alright, if this is very clear to you, let's move to the second part, which is the comparison trap. Now as I told you earlier, no relationship is 100% perfect, or no love has just only those happy moments and butterfly moments. Here's where most of the couples go wrong and take wrong decisions. Now if you're constantly comparing your relationship over others or anybody else, the first thing that would probably happen is you start to feel inadequate. Now, you might look at the other partner and tell, why does that partner have these kind of facilities which I don't have? Why does one of my friends' partner care so much which I don't deserve? And all those things literally create a strong scarcity in your relationship which doesn't even exist. Next is self-doubt in the relationship. Here's where you begin to doubt yourself and your partner. You always wonder whether this is going the right way or not. While no relationship is absolutely 100% perfect, here's where most of the couples once again go wrong. Now when the doubts arise in the relationship, always the couple started to compare each other by means of telling that those people are posting those happy pictures and those people having those romantic gestures. Are we even happy together, or it's time to get separated? These questions is so crucial, and it's so critical because it could even break the relationship at any time. And next is low self-esteem. And once when you constantly compare your relationship with others, you always be in a position where you believe that you don't deserve to be loved, or you don't deserve a right person in your life. Alright? Now to break free from it, it's very simple. First thing is practice gratitude. Always be thankful for the partner that you have in your life, or if you are single, absolutely good enough. Be grateful for the partner that you're going to have in upcoming days of your life. And next is mute or unfollow the triggers. It could be any person, or it could be any social media account or whatever. Try to ignore them completely, or ignore it completely till your relationship starts to feel better, till you understand the reality of relationship and to have those fulfillments and valuable expectations in the relationship. And next is to have open conversations. Always have open conversations with your partner of what you totally deserve, what you're looking for, those emotional connections or those emotional availability, whatever. Have open conversations with your partner, which is very good to take you out of the comparison trap and move towards the fulfilled relationship. Alright? If this is clear to you, let's look at number 3. It's the impact of online dating apps. The dating life has been shaped by many number of apps such as Tinder and Bumble. Why? Because it always gives people wide number of choices to meet new people in their lives. However, it also changed the people's mentality to approach relationships and to give commitments. Now, first thing is the disposable mentality in love. Now, while there is endless choices in many number of dating apps and those online websites, most of the people, in fact, they always have this mentality called as replaceable partner mentality, where they always look for the other option rather than facing the challenges and maintaining the current relationship, whatever they are in. They always look for something better, which doesn't even exist at all. Next is superficial connections. Now here's where once again most of the dating apps always encourage surface level attractions rather than emotional and close bonding that whatever the partners truly deserve and need in their lives. And at last, fear of commitments. Now once again, while abundance of opportunities are available, people always look for something better and better as they scroll through many number of choices whatever they have. Now here's where they lack commitments and they never stand for one valuable person that they are truly meant for. Now to break free from this cycle, it's very simple. First thing is to set clear relationship goals. Always understand what kind of partner you truly deserve, who is really right for you, who is really good to become the best person for you in life, alongside tough and easy situations, good, bad, ugly, dirty, no matter what. You really need to have the right person in life, and for that you need to have those relationship goals and some realistic expectations within yourself. And next is always have clear intention while you are in the dating journey. Here's where deeper compatibility is more important. Always have those emotional bondage, emotional connections with the other person so that you can welcome the similarities, even at the same time respect the differences, and you can truly welcome all those imperfections the other person have, which you probably notice in the journey of dating. And next is quality is not equal to quantity. It's better to date and go into a relationship with one partner and date them or love them in 1 million ways rather than wasting time with 10 different or 20 different people whom you totally don't deserve. And here's where you need to be mature and you need to have those consciousness and awareness that whatever you are looking for and whatever the partner that you truly need in your life. Alright, if this is very clear to you, let's move to the last part of the episode. Here's where the $1 million question even arises from many other person in this world. Here's where manifestation coaches or even therapists have been asked this one particular question. Is it possible to reborn the broken relationship, or is it possible to manifest my ex back in my life? Well, the answer is yes. Here's where you need to understand that the day or the time or the moment when you start to put the other person on the pedestal, here's where you lose the importance of yourself and you tend to give the importance to the other people and prove to the universe that you are not important to yourself than the other person who is important to you in your life. Now, while you want to still manifest your ex in your life, first of all, understand that what really went wrong. Either the fault is in your side or the fault is on your partner's side. While the fault is in your side, you really need to change and work within yourself. And here's where two things happen. First thing, you will probably manifest your ex back. Number two, you will definitely get someone better than your ex whom you're really looking for. And trust me, that relationship is really going to be beyond expectations and beyond imagination, because you could probably go to the next level in your life. So if this is very clear to you, let's move to the call to action of today's episode. What kind of action steps that you really need to take in order to manifest the right partner in your life. Now, if you're single and if you really want to manifest the right life partner in your life, follow these 3 simple steps. and you can definitely manifest your life partner in an easier way. First thing is, get clear on what kind of partner you need in your life. They should be loving, caring, or romantic, or whatever. Write those things in a piece of a paper and start to work on yourself. If you want your partner to be so caring, care yourself. If you want a person who is so loving and caring, start working on yourself to give the same to the partner that you totally deserve. Alright? Next is start visualizing. Start visualizing those daily goals that you could probably do along with your partner. It could be anything else. Cooking alongside them, going to those exotic vacations, making money in abundance, enjoying the freedom that whatever you truly deserve as couples. Then write 5 reasons why you truly deserve this partner. So that's all for today's video. So hope you liked this. So thank you once again for watching this video. So see you next time. Bye bye.